Craig Bruce is the founder of EvolveHealthAndLifestyle.com, which empowers executives to live healthy lifestyles. And he is also the author of the upcoming book, Fulfillment Revolution. So, Craig, great to have you here.
Hey.
David Fagan of Top Talent, also great to have you here.
Great to be here.
So, talk about you transformed and evolved from the corporate world. So, explain that story.
Yeah, Jane, my wake-up call came when a flight attendant said to me, "You look horrible." And those three words hit me to my core. So much so that tears began to well up on that flight.
Wow. You were really building up inside.
I was really building up inside. And the very next day, I landed in my doctor's office and my doctor ordered bed rest. But do you know what my version of bed rest was? It was working from my bed with my laptop, cell phone, and conference calls while I was pretending to rest.
Yeah.
And it was in that moment that I really knew, that I finally realized that my current lifestyle, and this happens with my clients all the time, my current lifestyle had become my new normal.
Yeah.
And it was killing me.
Yeah.
And something had to change. And I look back, and that was the moment when the fulfillment revolution was born.
Yeah, perfect. Define that for us. Like, what's the closest, shortest, most succinct definition of the fulfillment revolution?
Yeah, so the closest and succinct definition, David, is it's moving from all of those empty achievements that the world looks at high-performing business leaders and executives that you've reached success.
Okay.
It's moving away from those empty achievements to something that I call prosperity with purpose. All right. So it's really truly living a life where you're connected to you, truly connected to you and who you want to be and how you want to show up. It's also connected to your most valued relationships.
Okay.
And it's connected to meaningful work. And ultimately, it's about leaving your legacy.
Yeah.
That's what the fulfillment revolution is.
Yeah.
It's a movement.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little hint about the book and maybe what kind of advice or a key tip that you could give for people who are trying to find more balance?
Yeah, so it's interesting. I tend not to use the word balance because I don't believe balance is possible. Balance to me says that every part of your life gets equal time. I prefer to use the word harmony.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think of my life as a bit of a spider web, where each of the individual components make up your life, and there'll be times when maybe your work gets pulled, and what happens to all those other components, right? And so I think the tip is to truly live a fulfilled life, right? You've got to identify who you want to be, how you want to show up. You've got to get connected to your most key relationships.
Yeah.
And you've got to figure out why you're here.
So I know there's a lot of people listening right now. They're going, wait, does Craig want me to quit my job?
Yeah.
Like, is that the only way? I know you had to sort of leave corporate America.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying. And the majority, it's a great question, David. And the majority of my clients don't leave their current corporate jobs. They actually even achieve greater success. And that's because they're more connected to who they are. They're more connected to, they're able to show up authentically. And you know what? This is not just a corporate issue. This occurs everywhere. Even, I coach a lot of entrepreneurs. And entrepreneurs think that because they're working for themselves, they're their own boss.
You always have a boss.
You always have a boss.
It's customers, whatever.
You always have a boss. Yeah. So no. But it's really getting clear about who you want to be, how you want to show up, and what are your key values.
Okay, Craig, thank you so much. David, thank you as well.
Yeah, that's good.
Good. Thanks.